We start this evening with the weather. Heavy rain is lashing the South Island's west coast with roads closed and people evacuating as a precaution. Rising rivers and slips have forced the closure of State Highway 6 from Franz Josef to Haast and Ross to Haast. Westland Mayor Bruce Smith is on the line now. Bruce, how bad is it at the moment?
Lisa, this is really bad. A few minutes ago, the Waiho Bridge at Franz Josef went down the river. And they're completely isolated. We've got issues at Haast, where the Haast River is bank to bank, and in fact coming over some of the stop banks. We've got issues that'll arise at about 4 o'clock in the morning for the Hokitika River. This is big stuff.
Bruce, you were actually at that bridge a little earlier today, weren't you? What was it like, the speed of the water, the force?
I stood on the bridge and actually videoed the river upstream and downstream. There were boulders hitting the bridge and the beams that hold the bridge up, and the bridge was shuttering. We had the road closed, but I walked off the bridge and looked at it, and it never occurred to me that it would just lift itself up and wash away. However, that's what it's done. Very scary.
I bet. What are your most immediate concerns right now? What are you most worried about?
Right at the second, it's the people of the south side of the Waiho River, because up until an hour or so ago, the road to Fox was you couldn't get through. They've now cleared that, which means that the farmers and the people who live on the south side can now evacuate to Fox. They've actually got somewhere to go, because at the present time there's more rain coming and the stop banks are bubbling on the south side. There is a high chance that the river's going to head away into a totally new direction.
And what would that mean if that were to happen?
Loss of some very large dairy farms, loss of the airport facility at Franz, a number of houses, and with the bridge out, the bridge gone, the exposure or the problem that it will create for our tourism sector is significant.
Are you calling for any extra emergency support at this stage?
I've been contemplating declaring a state of emergency. We're going through that at the present time, and one of the things that is heavy on my mind is that there's the lives of people. However, this event will ease off by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, and so we need to work through. We need to be absolutely sure that people are safe before we decide not to declare.
Sounds like you're leaning towards declaring a state of emergency, though. Would that be fair, Bruce?
In my mind, at the present time, right at the second, yes.
So you talked about people on the south side of the bridge being able to evacuate. Are they getting any assistance? Are they self-evacuating? Where else are people having to get up and leave from at this point?
Well, there's a reality in South Westland, and that is that self-evacuation is how it works. There are no teams of people to assist you. The south side now is isolated. You can't get a vehicle across. You can't drive a machine across the river, and so they will be assisted from Fox if necessary. But I'm very confident that, and knowing most of them, I'm very confident that they will evacuate overnight to ensure there's no risk to their families.
Appreciate your
time. We are in contact with all of them as well.
Yeah, we appreciate your time this evening, Bruce. That's Bruce Smith, who's the Westland Mayor, and we will update you throughout the show on developments there on the coast, which is being absolutely pounded by appalling weather at the moment.